Yo, what's up? I'm making this video about conversation structure that you guys need to have when you're pulling up on a woman and you're talking to her in person. This is purely for in-person conversation. Okay? Now, a lot of people think that you need this line, you need this special gimmick, whatever it is, but if you're learning from me, you know that you don't need that. Okay? So this is all I do when I start conversations. Okay? And I peep exactly what's going on in the vicinity. So the way I started a conversation with a group of 6 girls is not the same the way I will start a conversation with a woman that's on her phone or alone, right? So first thing is make sure you peep what's going on, okay? You can't just use the same exact thing every time. I will say that again. You cannot just use the same exact thing every time. One of my best skills is knowing how to audible or knowing how to change what I'm doing based on what I'm seeing in front of me. But the thing that works for me the most and is going to work for you the most in most situations is simply this. Okay, this is the big trick. Say what's up. That's it. So me, I walk up to a woman and say if she's like walking past me, I'll literally like stop her, holding out my arm or something like that. I'll be like, what's up? And I say it just like that, what's good? What's up? Right? And my eyes will be kind of low where I just look like calm, like I'm not pressed, right? And usually what she does is she'll either say, hey, what's up? If she's interested, she'll be like, hey, if she's kind of in between, and she'll just literally be like, and walk past you if she's not interested. Now, there are some women who they're just party goers. They like the scene. They like just being around a lot of people and stuff like that. So sometimes she could give you a false positive. What is a false positive? That means like when I say what's up and she goes like, hey, what's up? Like, what's your name? It doesn't necessarily mean that she wants anything. It just might mean that she's just a party girl who just wants to have fun or something like that. So she just wants to see where the conversation goes. Now, the ones that usually are the most attracted are the ones when I say what's up and they go like, hey, and they're looking you straight in the eyes, right? They'll go like, hey, what's up? Or they'll go like, they'll start smiling and say like, hey, and they'll pause for a little bit, right? So just to know, the first part of the script is what's up or what's good. Okay, that's it. That's all you need to start conversations. The second part of the script is where are you headed if she's walking past you, right? If she's walking really fast, you can stop her and be like, yo, what's up? And she says, hey, be like, where are you headed? Okay, now that's if she's walking past you. Now, if she's standing still, you walk up to her and be like, yo, what's up? And she says, what's up? Be like, yo, like you having a good time? Like you having a good night? And the reason why this one works well is because it seems like you're the police of good times, right? So you're walking up to her, you're literally like, yo, you having a good time? What it does is you're looking to qualify her. You're not looking to qualify to her. Now, what does that mean? That means that you're coming from a superior standpoint, okay? So when I walk up to a woman and I say, yo, are you like having a good time? And she says, yeah, be like, it don't really look like it. Like, what are you drinking, right? And I'll say exactly like that. And what it shows is that I'm the police of good times. I'm the person who has a good time, so I want to make sure that everybody in the vicinity is having a good time too. So I don't have to say a compliment to her. I don't have to say anything. I just walk up to her, where are we at right now? What's up? She says, what's up to you? If she's walking past, you say, where you headed? If she's standing still, be like, yo, you having a good time? And then what happens next is, of course, she's going to say, yeah. And then what do you say? You'd be like, oh, for sure. Like, what are y'all drinking? Or you could say, who are you with, right? If she's standing by herself. Even if she's next to like 1 or 2 people, be like, who you with, right? Or you can say, what are you drinking? Like I said, pay attention to what's going on in front of you. If she's holding a drink and it's almost full, you can say, what are you drinking? If she's standing next to 1 or 2 people, you can say, who are you with? If she's by herself, you can say, who are you with, right? So after that, usually she'll point to her friends or something like that. If her friends turn to you and they look at you, you can stand up tall and be like, what's up to them? Be like, nice to meet y'all. And usually what I'll do is literally this, like, say if the woman that I just came up and talked to, I never held out my hand or I never gave her a hug, nothing like that. If her friends turn to me and say like, what's up? I'll give them a handshake or I'll give them a hug. And the reason why I do this is because when a woman is in a group of 2 or more, you don't just have to attract her, you have to attract every single other woman that she's with. I'm not saying that you're trying to fuck them, but you have to make sure that they like you. Because if they don't like you, this woman is not going to do anything with you. So you have to show even more dominance, even more superiority to her friends than you show to the woman herself. Okay, so where are we at in the script right now? Yo, what's up? She says, what's up back, right? You're reading her attraction level. Go like, yo, where you headed if she's walking past you? If she's standing still, be like, yo, you having a good night? And then she says, yes. What's it called? First of all, I want to make sure when you say where you're headed and then she stops and says, oh, I'm going over here, all you're going to do is just be like, oh, for sure. Like, are you like busy or something? And you're saying that because you want to make sure that you're not going to be chasing her. She made the choice to stand still and have the conversation with you. So when you go like, oh, are you busy or something? If she says, yeah, like I got to go, be like, all right, for sure. You could throw the Hail Mary and be like, all right, for sure, get my number, right? But most times it's not going to work. You just be like, all right, for sure, let her go, right? But if she stops and starts talking to you, then you keep going on this same conversational framework where it's, what's up? Yo, how's your night going? And then that's when she says yes, then you go like, oh, for sure, it don't look like it. Like, what are you drinking? Or you're like, oh, who are you with? Okay? Now, at this point, when she says who she's with and you've introduced yourself to the friends or you've just started talking to her, you keep talking to her, what we're going to say next is after she says who she's with, be like, oh, like, are y'all from like the city? Are y'all from around here? What are we trying to do? We're trying to find out her logistics, okay? Because most times, if a woman stays an hour away, she's probably not going to do anything that night, right? Or if she stays 5 minutes away from you, there's a likelihood that she wants to do something. So say I'll be like, oh, like where y'all stay at? Like where y'all from? And she goes like, oh, like my friends from over here and like my other friends from over there, but I stay like 5 minutes away. Be like, oh, for sure. So are you, like all y'all going home together? Like did all of you guys come together? And usually she'll say like, yeah, I have to drive my friend home or something like that. Within like 5 or 6 sentences, I'm already understanding what her logistics for the night are, right? So say if a woman says, oh, I stay like 15 minutes away. What about you? What does that signal to you is that she likes you. She wants to know more about you, okay? Now, usually by this time when she says like, oh, 15 minutes away, I'll be like, oh, for sure. So like, you're from this part of the city, or I'll say like, oh, so you're from, I'm gonna just use LA examples, right? Let's say I'm at a club in Hollywood, I'll be like, oh, so you're from Beverly Hills? And she'll be like, yeah. Be like, oh, for sure. So I stay like, like 20 minutes away. She'll go like, where at? I'll be like, Westchester, which is next to the airport. And then she'll be like, oh, that's not far from me. If she says that line, that's not far from me, that means that you can go for the kill, right? And what is the kill? Be like, oh, you should come through then, later. She says yes, then you go like, all right, for sure, you should take down my number, we'll set it up. That's it. And then she gives you, or you give her your number, you put it in her phone, and then you literally say, all right, I'll see you later. That's it. Okay, now, what are the things that could fuck up this conversation, right? Is if you're not reading her attraction level. Women are always gonna show with the way they're talking to you how attracted they are in that very moment. Okay, so there might be some times, like say if you're walking, she's about to walk past you and you say like, yo, what's up? Like, where you headed? And she gives you like this stank look or like, what the fuck? You gotta just let her go. If you walk up to her and her friends just look like they're mad at you or something like that, you have to audible and like I said, have this dominant body language. Like literally look like you're fucking the king of the fucking jungle, okay? Now say if you ask her like, oh, where are you from? And she's like, why do you care? Or something like that. Then you audible and go like, I ask everybody where they're from. Like, this is my city. So the part where you will fail is if you pay too much attention to just going in a line and like sounding like a robot. Sometimes you have to pay attention to what's in front of you and just audible based off that. So if she has a drink and she says, you go like, what are you drinking on? She says, oh, tequila. Be like, oh, for sure. Like, what is it mixed with? She goes like, oh, it's just shots. Like, damn, like, you trying to get fucked up or what? You can audible based off that and just throw something in. Like, you guys want to get creative and just be these, like, kind of like a funny dude. Like, be somebody that actually she sees as valuable, all right? So this is a simple conversation structure you can use. What's up? How's your night going? Where are you from? Get straight to it, all right? Peace.